Foundation Day of the Blindly Trust Organization, and I wish you a very happy Foundation Day, and our friends, our colleagues, and our fellows, who's staying together with us. So, as per today's, just because of the Foundation Day, te mutakas ngi kalong kaba kerpang bat kalong kaba penkemen yang baro wala dadi ba kanika di kusin kaba nungkong kaba nadu bala register ya kaseng kalong keladap Southland since till date is we have the organization has been 4 years. Te hagniga ngi kalong ngi kwa ban pen le don burom ngi kwa ban pen sa dak jingkan mau ba kini kasni ketika pangin perlong kata kasni ke bakar pang ba ngi ken kata kasni ke balalap kini kasen ba register kini kasen da mangi armut kata ke manga ba ku late Dr. Theodore Molam ubadi na po New York bat manga jitendra kar balong mata te rengkat lang bat kiwe ru ki baya bot bat ngi atau kapor kila ni don kumba nyamut kuntep baru Theodore te andre kat kumbalong menta kalong ba kiwe ki don ki bala resign tang sa stang ngi laingut baru te tu don show nadu for ba la de klan du sem bala de la don stang ngi laingut manga bat kanai bat Krishna te kemut haka board of trustee kemut stang ngi kita ke ba bishat le ni ba pek ya sen te kumta kajing ya ganti kalong ter shikmat bat ki hakibon ki bajing ki jing hakibabon ki liang ki bangi hapan ya lamba ki bangi hapan ongno ban hapan mat ya kita jing hapi rokom te ngisnyo ba kata ka jing ke jongi kalong ke ba let's say ke ba pen jenjar ini henry hakawi kalian pat kalong ba ngisno kata ka jing jenjar ni kalong tre kelenti kapa kumno bangin yai genti kumno bangin dai ban yai genti bat kumno bangin penbaik kita jing ke jongi bat kumno bangin shim ya kata ka kabu le ni kata kalat ka ba kumno bangin dai ban yai genti ban bishar ya ke imam salang le ni ban pensiong ban penbaik ban pensiong pentia ngor kana te tomod ba ni singo ba kani ke jing ke jongi kalong ba singo ni kerdu le ni kendu tamangi andre ki don ki babon ba ki balong ki jongi ki balong ku mangiru ki ba dei ki wish li impaired cha ki thainong kendong ki tu ki babon na ki jing ke ba ngila persyang ban yarap ban ai kata ketika dia ketika mon te kumta kum kaseng hi kalong ba ya kani kaseng kalong bala la ngila mang ba kumno bangin wat kita kilat kelenti ban wanra ya kata ka ban wat kita kilat kelenti ban wanra ya ka development ya ka roi ka part modong kasi na ta kumno bangin wanra ya kata ka roi ka part habedi bat ka puli ka puthi ha ka rokom ka balong accessible nanta jongi ki priyo badon jing dunar khamet nanta kumno bangin wat kita kilat kelenti ba habedi bat kayo kam yo jam kumno bangin ailat bangin wat kita kilat kelenti ba kumno bangin thau kita kilat kelenti ban ai kam ai jam le ni ban pen yo kam ban pen wat kam wat jam nam ta jung ki kino ki ba don ya kata ka mon le ni ba don ya kata ka kerdan ke bala ban rung le ni ban tre ha kano ka kam ne na dai ha kan ko organization ne na dai shakwe organization te kat kum balong mentahi kumban pen singau kalong ba alada buat kada kitu ki breu ki badon ya ka business la jamru ngidon bi dik mu ba kuno ban promote ye ki mud glong bangin kentiu ye ki ba kuno bakin kiu shakmat kuno bakin ya shakmat ba by day berkakam bakumno bakin yeng hala jongi kijat te kibabon hi kijing kamtam hajala jongi ki namta jongi ki bri ki baron ki jingu nar katmete kibabon hakiliang hangne larangi kren hadu transport station larangi kren hake education accessible kamdadon baha te larangi kren ya ka training center. There was no training center for the visually impaired, which is very accessible for the visually impaired till now in our state. It's only who is blinded, only who aims to do that and who really wants to. And we really work hard on how we can bring the changes and how can we at least establish for the center training for the visually impaired, which is a very, very accessible, related with the technology like computer and Android and many others, which is we'll see like as per the needs. So there also is so many blind people who are coming from the poor background, and they are trying to, if any of them who's reach out to us and come to us and ask whether is available any help, we always keep our hands to them. You know, like as of now, there is till now I can say is there is the process which we have to still gone through, and we already have experiences, but still there is so many things we still need to continue to work hard, and still there is so many problems, and but it depends on our on the person. How can we you know, like how confidence do we have, and what is the intelligence do we have in order to solve the problem who has who are in need. So it's sometimes people also they don't like sometimes people not trying to, they do not trust, and sometimes who has a trust, some of them have a trust, but it doesn't matter. The matter that here is like we just need to proceed and find out the way how can we bring the development in our state and for our blind community. And you know, there is because in our state the visually impaired, they are most of them they are coming from the poor background, from the villages. So you know, there is a lot of difficult, like the villages, they not recognize them, and then some of them from their family, they are not they don't aware on how they can operate with them, and on how what kind of help that they needed, and how can they promote them. Most of them, they, when you are blindness is most of the villages and the family, it's they don't actually promote their children, and they don't actually see that what dreams do they have, what aims do they have, what vision do they have, and what do they want to be in for the future. So instead to move forward, you know, like instead all the parents is that it's like most of the parents like instead to promote their children who is a person with disability, and because the lack of information or lack of knowledgement and everything, that it can be anything, that they're not capable to promote their children. So we till date, and even though for the future, we will still continue to work hard and trying to, and we will really do for that, and on how we can make the changes, and how can we work for the purpose of the visually impaired community. So there is a lot of things that which we have to do, and not I just you know, but in our state, even though that is like for example, I may just share is there is I have tried to solve the problem, and like till date we have helped for the people who are coming from the poor background, and they don't they could not afford from their family, and we are trying to help them. and poor people who's asking help, we never denied it. We never deny, and we are trying to solve the problem as well as we can. And it's the most thing is like till date, we have helped with two family, which is who need a emergency house. One is in the Umran Diary, that in Ribohai district, for the orphanage, what's it called? Orphanage children, disabled, who are MR, and they lost their mother, and and they are both older brother and younger brother. They are MR. So their father he has, but he could not move out far from his children. So now with the another one, which is one is blind lady there in Kramersian and something there is in if I'm not mistaken, and in the under the West Jaintia Hills district, which we are going to help for her, like a house. She living on the she's living on the bad condition, and she has a house, but it's damaged from top and side, and so I mean, like it's a very hard to see that is she's living under bad condition, and we are trying to help, and either we just have a discussion with the village and on how we can solve this problem, maybe for other disabled person on that village. So I think it's a hard thing is to deal from time to time, and we should ready, and we should we should never give up. We should solve together, and we should discuss together, and we should move up from time to time, move forward, and what is trying to see what's the problem that we have got, and what is how we're going to solve it. All these things is it's take time for us. We cannot just solve it each in one day, within 1 day, and within 2 days, in 1 week, 1 month, because we have a lot of things to do, and we have to find out what is the possibility, and we have to think left and right and back and front and like that. So this is what do we have to do? It's we only want to help, and we really aim to help for the visually impaired friends. So from my side, I think it's for today. As the Foundation Day, I just appreciate for all our friends here, and for my trustees, and for my colleagues, and for everyone, and also to all the donors who had came along to join your helping hand to our organization for your donation, and through your contribution we also can contribute to others who are really in need, and who can who are in a bad condition. We are trying to save them, and we will help them that how can we save them, and how can we solve their life when they are in a bad condition. And all this thing is we cannot do from ourselves. It's happening is just because of all the donors. So we really appreciate it for your joint helping hand, and for your kindness, and through your kindness we can make we can solve the problem, and we can just burden, what do they call that? We can we can just I just say that we can just avoid and just solve the so many things, and so many problems, and so many condition who came across to the organization. So especially that I used to, like I used to thanks with the is goes especially to Dr. Theodore Malam, even though he is not here with us till today, but if it wasn't him, we could not meet like today. It doesn't happen. It's because him who is support me and who is advise me, and who can who can support me everything and who can advise me everything. How can I improve my goals and my dreams? He is the one who I never met in my life, and he's only the one who came across and asked for me what is my aims and what is my vision in order for the visually impaired. It's the whole of the society of the visually impaired community or something. And I share all across to him with him, and I share all of this. And while he get my attention, and while he get my aims, and he because those from that time I don't know what is the procedure that should I do if I want to start a organization. It's only him who is advised me this everything, and he support me everything for the money. Even till now, his family still support us, and we really appreciate them. And we can't say anything. I can't say anything, any word at this time. But I just give a big thanks for everything, for his family and for his kindness to us. Otherwise, we are in our state right now is there is nobody who care about us, and who has the passionate for the future of the visually impaired, and how can we keep independent? Who can fight for their life for us? It's only Ted who is the one who do that. Otherwise, never. There is never happen like that. The late Dr. Theodore Malam he fight for us, and he never care about his life until and unless we get our rights. So this is a very grateful, and this is a very thanks. So once again, so now I just end for my talk, and this is our first time for celebrating this Foundation Day. This is the first time, I mean to say. So thank you very much, and thank you for everyone and who is being here with us, and thank you very much, and happy. I wish you very Foundation Day. All of you. Yes, thank you. So if there is any, who would like to say something, so I think you can just take a part now. Pilaban keren, mano ba don ban keren pilaban keren.
Kasih also dulu. Okay. Who will speak first, from the members or?
Okay, so just
maybe from the members first. You go.
Members first.
Kong shop. Kan pau jing song comment. Ngai mu uble kai kan rat. Beradan mentalang kami. Tentang sini. Kenop hai sini. Ba ni raya bang celebrate. Kasi kajing sedang jongka sen kebelan litras. Kumba ni raya nanti. Nila jam. Yaki nila puas katakan. Bentar jongka besau senen bentar. Mak kajing ya nanti jongi. Hoi kajing ya nanti jongi tolong naduk misra naduk arajar kat pra. Ndai kajing ya nanti jongi pada tolong kajing ya kenduk. Ya kenduk ublay ya putet baru cicendra ulang director jongi. Hai tu bipor. Kumta kila ya keren. ba min sedang ikan kesan tu mila ya pelong no kun kitinja meeting memang kami ada conference call abam shwa baru try nangi bon ki bomnang man use tekan ka Android phone ni nang use beda ki keypad phone ki Nokia Black ki mo kunta wan ta ka jimut ka jimperkhat mo hai director jingi bala dalam tiu boleh open ai ta ka jimut jimperkhat kumno ban dalam menti da kibom yei ya kibom yei lan ni tablan mo ta kunta ni la ya tenti ta haus na marajar khatra ka akun tadi berajut sedang register akan kesan kumbalang director mana terbuntai ni layat itu ila ai ko kita dijihkai kum ki training ki komputer ki Android phone buat mobility ki we ta hot ngangai kani ke barat boleh tharai ula bentar bola ai pun bai gor ini pada ni ngimyoi ndrai hidan pat kata kaman sen pan yarablam pan yakshamlam ketiga mon ya ki kibreu ba wan na kalong yeng ba do ma ba do bom kot gor hamtam ki bawan na ka ki jaka nong kendong mo ba ki om rural areas untuk ba nyelesai yarab boros kata kat kebanyila kat wangi korbor Mereka ulang tak jengkarku pada yang ni nak minta jengkasan ni kumpi dekat kumpi membas bot ya udah tu banyalam nanti yang ni kakasan jam sekemat banyak tray kat kebanyila tetapi tai intin nak kalim jonga kuma pilih asul ada Tasha ida ramene dengan dan syuk ibat orang iya ibu IT no how play bunya lam nanti yang ni nani syakamat bunda nurkat lambat ni akan ada benta bangile akan ada benta bangi iya bangi kamtam bangi kibru ki bomya ngai ku bleu nurkat yang ni mana ki cakap bangi dan bangi iya ki bagi kendo ki ke no ki kam bangile ku bleu ai bor ini bun amen sem ini bangin nang ban ki syakamat kita kenten ku bleu sibon
First of all, a very good afternoon to each and every one of you who are present in this Foundation Day for the Blindly Trust organization. So this is the day that we remember that we found this, we registered this organization. So on this day, I would like to thank our director Jitendra Dakhar and our late Dr. Theodore Mulum, who is no longer with us. So we thank them for finding this organization. Through this organization, I've learned many things like computer, Android phone, and I've improved myself so much. Without this organization, I wouldn't have improved myself. So I have nothing to say much. So I would just like to say thank you, and I pray that our organization will grow up.
Thanks. Anyone of you who would like to share any? Okay.
First of all, very good afternoon to each and every one of you who are present here. I am here now as a staff because of this organization. Kemudian ibu baru kemudian kami kesini mentabat kami foundation day hakba niyo ban rakhi ya keseng juga ban keladap sausnem ban nanta hangi nalalong kami assistant membership nama jam kami organization. When I came here in 2019, I was just a fellow who perform various activities. But through the help of late Dr. Theodore Molam and Jitan Radhkar, who is the director of this organization, I got to learn many activities. I got to be a part in the administrative work. I got to be a part to experience with various NGOs to have a communication, like example from Chakshmati and from different organizations from Delhi or something like that. Then I feel so happy because through this organization also, it's not only I got to become a staff, but also I have Android phone. Because of this organization, I know related to technology, example, computer, and Android phone also, because when I was at home, I don't have Android phone, because we are the visually impaired who came from the poor background. So we don't have the financial to support for us that we can buy Android phone. Our family also, they cannot support us. But Jitan Radhkar and that, because they always think for the life of the visually impaired, and this organization, it always says in its motto, when the blind become blind, they can choose their own path. So that's why, for us also, they consult, they solve the problem, and they help to get the Android phone for me and for the others also. So I don't have anything to say. With these few words, I hope our organization will continue to grow up, and even though if Theodore Molam is no longer with us, but we will try to proceed forward. And I forgot one thing, I would also like to thank his family that they are still supporting us, even though if our father of BLT, late Dr. Theodore Molam, is no longer with us. Also, I thank Jitan Radhkar, our director. He had changed me a lot. Before, I have a childish mind, but now my mindset is growing a bit. Thank you very much.
Is there any? You were trying to say a short on Kren Kabakam.
Nang em ke ba ban kren te na mut ban kren halas na mut ban kren halas na ban hu an kat ke jing duai sendal
Stand pure la ben si ana sin was sama na kulu ya
Fidan Banam.
Kalau kasih masuk kembali pibaro kena kasih minta kepada senang macam kena kasih cumi ke belanja terus te nontonan kasih usai pi kerja ke bangala yo jangan toy na ne kasih te ngana do bangawan muslim ajar kendai belanja neberi aku santri kawan hakana kasih te hadu kita kisah ngalayak nanti rangkat kena kasih ngadan bentang ne ki ayanga ki prepare training hopar menshra hoi ngayok kita training hopor business society henre nang alawan hanepat na khamsha ki jing moje prakhat omde nglong kum kita ki klung banjat hopor ki nang banjat henre ngaladan kata ki jing sapu bangan long karu rompa bangan prakhat kumno bangan jat hakata berhenti kumaga beri ba ladan hakistan ki kala lomba dan kumno bangan jat hakita ki jing pakhlung Henry lang ba kijing hika kijong ki shibun kijing hika jong ki beper kumba la mensheni kini ki babun ki kijing hika jong ki ni kumga teknologi ki Android ki komputer ba dangam la ya kata tin parang ru Henry lang ba kijing hika jong ki ngasih tu ngadon kata kijing tip la dadon ba hika ya Henry pat ngapat ngomde ke breu ke ba tibit ya kijing mucuk perkhat ke basulung Henry ngatrang pat ya ka kumba ngala thrang Henry hadu bangala la minta kumba bat lem kibe bat ya tin ni khana ban kran ru ngala siang thu ya kata ka ban ong ban chulat im la siang thu Henry lamba kata ngam penjrong syuri ke baro kumba phila tipi kumba la batai director baro kini ke bubun kila batai tisibun kijing joma kila sol lamba kane ke sing mulai terus lamba kat kijing ya tiba tet kila sol problem jangan sibun ngade ke beri ke baduk ke balong kunswet tiba bangdan ki bahing samba dan ki dan bahing samba dan ke jingkerman hendrai ngayo sa hamne ngasibun ki jingkerman ngayo hendrai ngasngiau ngadon kita ki bahing haba ngadon hangne ngasngiau ngayo mensi menshwa ngasngiau ngadu mensi ngasngiau long ta kaberiu ke ba ndan ha ke jing im jonga hendrai lang ba hangne ngadon ngasngiau ya mensi sibun ngamla da khanda ai mu shishu shishayu blei hadu kata-kata lang ba jing don kane kesing baka ai mensi ni te hadu kijing jonga kijing pang stem kila kela da hai sumaringa hadu kini kisni bamenta hajing syang ala de ban mi nadu bana Desember 100 lamba kijing isen kisin yanga na marbang alo ko bru ko ba kumno wala makut jing ba kullat tagadau ki sya yanga bang sa hang hadu menta kiwe ki bala da training kila le passion tang mangapat nga ai mu uble berjat kine ki pase hadu no jung ki sang thoi kijing im kijing long jonga te lamba kine nga ai mu uble ki kumju ki family jong tat wat lamba kijing long tat hadu menta ki support yanga bat ye keseng ba ro hi ki support hadu menta nga ai mu ki ba ro ngamradi bangan siu kuliang ki ena ka benta ka jong ki hendrei ngaya kerman ki jing tuai jonga ki se so shishpa ki jing im jong ki jing ya lenti jong ki tan ki ne ki kentin ngan le sendon hi ya ka jing tuai te kumba ki lan henai ngi don baro ki balang repair ki balang nyam tandrai ki balang repair hendrei wala dangi de ki balang repair hendrei unang bu nang thau ngi de we don trai nang bu nang thau ngi ble wat lekin nyam trai ki don ble nang bu nang thau ki langba ni wan pat in se so pat sasla ber langba ki kimi ki pa te hang ne ngim klet u nong bu nong thau jungi de pa jungi de ba ha benang de u lat ki kita ki e baro ndre langba ki ngim la lendet u langba ki jing lam ju u minja shikman te hang ne ngim nem sendon ye ki jing ruwai te ngim ruwai kat ka bangala ye ki jing kumbang ya ju ruwai te to ni ruwai hang ne ta tum pa kun sim bo pu ya ai mu ya me ble try kara hakane step bamenta asamu shibun hakane kisni bamenta ngila lumlang hamne shkroi kumchi ying system bat ki perlo projor ki bayawan chimenta hakane ko por menta hakane khliman kum kane kiseng ka balada chisne menta nadu baki sedang ika hadu bamenta kala dap sos nem ho at ble try kara shibun ki jing e ni ya lenti ni sham ni mat langba kino ki kam ki jam ki ya ki yeng ngre shibun ki jing e ki shem hendrei langba ki jing lam start jong me go try me pelai kita ki jing e wala ding shem me bulsin me om de ki kun jonga ki bashania inga shibun ki jing e ki mat langba ki jing e kin poi shaka thong ki jing im jong ki ngange scam ni ki ne ki baro kuble shibun ko try ki ne ki jing rap jong me ba ki jing lam lenti jong me yangi nimla banyo shu kita ki jing these ki jing ki jong me ki jing khu jong me halo ki jong ni kum juru kuble shibun ni kinong support jong ni ki family jong tat kum ju yu tat ubal alit na kana kasla perthe takor khu ko do yu kuble try karat bal dum don shu bat ni hakana kasla perthe hendrei kidin jat jong u kimla ban ple hendrei kidon rong kindon be hadu menta hadu bada kasing ka badang ne kadang sa shikmat takor khu takor do ki the se halo ga jing im jong ki khna bakin don kamet ka babat ka bakhia ki kan ki jam jong ki bakin jat shikmat kuble shibun ru ko try kini ki jing the se halo jong me ki par lok projor jingi ki pramar jan pa ki no sunyang nakti ka mon nakti ka diang to the se halo ka jing ki jong me lang ba ki jing kan khu jing ki ding ba ki jing yarap jong me kin ai kin no sunyang na kam ta ka jong to ko ki kam ki jam ki kamai jong ki ban ki bari an re don don kat bar ki ngang ruai shibenta na ka benta ka sing ngang kan men ko try ma men hi lam nti ho ai ko try ngim tip shishwa ka e ka ban sajia ki kabala det ni latip ndrei ka ban sawan ngim tip ndrei tang ma me he batip unong bu nong thawingi ke e ka ban sawan ndrei to pelat ku try na kiti ki jing e na kiti ki jing riam jong setan to pelat to ai ni kata ka ban jai shikmat ban ngin poi shik thong kum ma ka seng kala thmu ban pha ban biang ni ki ban tin lenti te ki bru ku bedu ke barang li ban pe ki bru ku beduna ki ba bongdon e kum mangi ki ba siam jinjar to pelai to ai ki kata ka buit ka bor kham tam yu nong ban jat ya ka seng jungi to ai u ka buit ka jing mut ka jing perkhat ka bopura khna bu long taw no yalam bopura hadu sni ka ba hadu ban poish khmat kata ka jing im ka thong jung u kum balangi la thrang hi ko ble shibon ko try ki ne kisni baro hakene ka mata shikli mat ni advice ndon hakene kisni shwa bangin od yu no ke to ai ko try ki ne ki jing bam kin long kin te ka to khan met jungi ka ban ra ka met ka snam ki jing pai ki jing khia lang ba ki jing ka phu the se hlo ka jing e jungi in pan ha ka ne da uju ukris try jungi amen kaburom hok pa badakun sim bakut kumba long menikong cucu tak berapa jenam la jenam amen kodunut kutam jong jisu sisnya ini ko betul ko maria berap jong kristan kedua lain ata jumi ha ketempa kun sim bakut amen Maksud.
Begitu siya. Pagka tu kapal mulai dua dengan bu yang negara ding begitu dua jadi. Mulai dengan serai tu mentang ni apa senam ni yang oke. Te siapa buat itu te ni apa anda menoban. Ni apa ni ruang ni menoban. Liu itu kan ding.
Karai ka
Happy ko komik ruang.
Happy dia planning yes.
Oh, kalau kita yang nak konsang.
Happy birthday to you. Ada jam kaki apa sih? Ada jam kaki. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Juanita. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you, dear Juanita. Happy birthday to you.
Sabihin kita. Seliu na tayo ding. Seliu na. Ato ka slow ka. Wait ma. Ito. Continue wait ma ka video. So lang ni Chris. Mana mana?
Wah, berarti ba?
Tatam le itu gratis dia ta. Tu ekso aktif mara da ya punya dari itu mah.
Tu nama.
Ta. Itu ta. Ta. Tu now you cut yes.
Yes.
Ta. Ta. Wei. Ta kam tu na.
Đang thấy cái chính cái
Ta kam tu. Ta audience na tu.
đang dạy kỹ thuật mà
Kamenta hang tu em ngin sim wei em bangin bam sap hilang mut mo. Ta sim tu nata tangan ngan sim ngata dalam yang saja. Angan ai piam.
Ada me.
Sama. Mana? Ada orang kan spoon pe ring itu video. Na bo apa sim ke spoon tu orang kan. Oh. Sana, ikti. Ia pun tu lah itu lengut itu dah.
Aji tiba ka betul yo. Itu semut.
Yang baru ini yang tu sandal. Ini kau. Ini Chris. Chris. Itu dia.
Bam supa itu.
Tak, cuba mem. Tak, ini so kena ini salah.
Bang kena.
Itu kakak. Betul. Betul. Ya. Tengah try habar pos ni kita video.